When you buy a franchise, you often can sell goods and services that have instant name recognition and get training and support that can help you succeed. But purchasing a franchise is like every other investment, that is, there is no guarantee of success. Before going in detail, let's understand what is franchising. A franchise enables you to invest to operate a business. You pay a franchise fee and you get a format developed by the company, the right to use the franchisor name for a limited time, and assistance. A system of distribution in which semi-independent business owners pays fee and royalty to the parent company in return for the right to become identified with its trademark. Now, what are the different types of franchising? Trade name, product distribution, and business format. The benefits and responsibilities of franchisee ownership. Initial franchisee fee and other expenses. Your initial franchise fee, which will range from several $1,000s to several $100,000, which may be non-refundable. You also may have to pay for opening license and insurance, and a grand opening fee to the franchisor to promote your new outlet. Franchisor may impose design or appearance standard to ensure a uniform look among the various outlets. Some franchisors require periodic renovations, which may increase your cost. To ensure uniformity, franchisors usually control how franchisees conduct their business. These controls may signify restrict your ability to exercise your own business judgment. Drawbacks of buying a franchisee are franchisee fee and ongoing royalties. The franchisee is not completely independent. Franchisees are required to operate their business according to procedure and restriction set forth by the franchisor in franchisee agreement. These restrictions usually include the product or services which can be afforded, pricing, and geographic territory. For some people, this is most serious disadvantage to becoming a franchisee. In addition to the initial franchise fee, franchisee must pay ongoing royalties and advertising fee. Franchisees must be careful to balance restrictions and support provided by the franchisor with their own ability to manage their business. A damaged system-wide images can result if other franchisees are performing poorly or the franchisor runs into the unforeseen problem. The term of franchise agreement is usually limited and the franchisee may have little or no say about the term of terminations. This is the one most pervasive myths about franchisee ownership is that there is no freedom in the franchisee. In actually, there are some tons of the room individually. The franchisor dictates only one thing, the basic system and the framework. If you that's already proven successful. Beyond that, you are in charge. You are managing your business. You decide who to hire and fire, how to market your location, and how to promote it regionally. Keep in mind that the franchisor want to succeed because if you don't, then they don't. It's a win-win situation. The only limitation you have are those that have already been proven to generate income. This might include uniform formulas, protocols, and so on. The basics that allow you to represent the brand and your own location as professionally as possible. In fact, most franchisee parents company encourages suggestion because it's where they get many of the best ideas. Franchisee are great to the entrepreneurs. Franchisee have lower risk than independent business startup. Franchising is easy because everything is all set up for you. Absolutely nothing to negotiate in a typical franchisee agreement. Franchise business loans are a lot easier to get than the non-franchisee loans. Now let's study about different franchising law. The franchise rule defines practices that are unfair in the franchise industries. The franchise rule is published by the Federal Trade Commission. The franchise rule seeks to facilitate informed decision and to prevent deception in the sale of franchisee by requiring franchisor to provide prospective franchisee with essential information prior to the sale. It does not regulate the substance of the term and that control the relationship between franchisors and franchisees. If you don't know where you are, it's going to be hard to figure out what you can do. In other words, it would be total waste of time to search for the best franchises around you if you don't have what you can afford. You need to avoid situations in which you find yourself getting super excited when you think that you have found the one. Only find out that it's way out of reach financially. Write down your top skill, what you are best at, and are you a strong salesperson? Are you a skilled negotiator? Are you a fantastic manager? Don't hold back. You are not being a braggart. You are just putting pen to paper so that you can see what you are bringing to the table. That is franchisee table. Write down your personal trait. Are you shy or are you outgoing? Are you socially conscious? Are you a leader or are you a competitor? Now, what are the trends shaping a franchisor? Franchising is a kind of business model in which many different owners share a single brand name. There is a parent company which allows the entrepreneur to use the company's strategies and trademarks. In all cases, the franchisee is bound to follow the company's strategies and the business model. In exchange, the franchisees pay the initial fee and royalties based on revenues. The parent company also provides the franchises with support, including advertisement training as a part of franchising agreement. Multi-unit franchising creates the opportunity for the franchisee to open more than one unit. In this case, multiple units are sometimes sold at this reduced rate per unit. According to an independent researcher firm, 52% of all franchises are now multi-unit operation. Franchising outside of the company represents a different set of opportunities and challenges from franchising domestically, which including different franchising structure and new cultural and legal framework. Smaller, non-traditional locations were one of the best way for a new franchisee to get in on the action in franchising by choosing the non-traditional locations. Convergent franchising, a franchising trend in which owners of independent businesses become franchisee to gain advantages of name recognition. Convergent franchising transforms pre-existing independently owned business into members of a standardized network. Scalability and profitability may be enhanced because potential franchisees already have a physical location, business experience, and regular customers. Non-surprisingly, several benefits occur to a potential franchisor, including streamlined process as compared to starting a new business, lower capital requirements because infrastructure is already built. Master franchising, a setup in which a person or organization is in charge of developing an entire franchise system and brand in a particular country. The person or organization can be sub-franchised outright to other franchisee for individual or multiple units. Piggy banking, which is a combination or multi-branded franchising. A franchise business by acquiring the right to another brand in an area. With the right people and infrastructure in place, multi-brand growth is a lucrative way to grow a franchise organization. Now, regional franchising. This option is similar to the master franchising, except that instead of an entire country, the franchise gains the right to develop that brand in a region that is large. Regional franchise owner also franchise out individual and multiple units. Thank you.